What's up everyone, and welcome back to this daily cryptocurrency video. Straight to the point, let's dive into Bitcoin real quick. Right now, a few days ago guys, I did mention the ascending triangle that we were in, and unfortunately we did break down of it. This would essentially be the resistance right here. We were bouncing between this resistance and the trend line right now, and as you guys know, the trend is your friend until it bends. And I told you guys that if you guys were willing to take a trade early, to make sure that you put a stop loss below the trend line, and of course if you had good risk management, then that would be perfect. You would have gone stopped right here, especially if you're using high leverage like 5 to 10x. I know a lot of traders do that. You could have gone stopped out exactly essentially right here. So what can we see from here? Well, now we did break the trend line, we could essentially come back to at least the $30,000 $31,000 region. For the past few weeks or couple of months, Bitcoin has been decreasing on a Thursday and going into the weekend on a Friday essentially. That being said, let's dive into the RSI real quick and see what we can do over here. So on the RSI, actually we are seeing some sort of divergence. Okay, so what is a divergence? Okay, so let's have a look. We are seeing a bullish divergence. Okay, divergence is when the charts essentially contradicts each other, okay, from the RSI. So right now we are seeing, you know, the charts bouncing towards the downside, as you guys can see right here, and the RSI, we are actually increasing right now. Okay, so this is the contradiction that we are seeing, and that is essentially very well, I don't want to say very bullish, but it is pretty bullish. Divergence are bullish. As you guys can see, we are going down, and on the RSI we are going up. So that's a pretty good sign, pretty good news. At least on the daily time frame, we should see one more bounce to approximately maybe 29,000 before coming back up. Now of course, if the RSI does come to 35, let's say, or even below that, that would be an invalid bullish divergence, and we would have to essentially reconfigure and see what we can do from there. Having a look at the daily the exponential moving average real quick, EMA ribbons, for you guys who don't know, I haven't spoken about this in quite some time. We are still below it guys, and we are still can manage to break above these ribbons. Every ribbon gets stronger. The red one would essentially be the strongest, yellow ones are the easiest, which is why we've seen a few breaks right here. The yellow ones is a 20 exponential moving average, and it goes all the way to 55, which is the red one. So it's actually very interesting that ever since we've been breaking these ribbons right here, ever since we essentially broke below it, we haven't been able to break above it, and that's been since May 13. Over 2 months guys, almost over 2 months we've been in a bear market. And if you guys saw my videos, okay, a couple months ago before this, I said it approximately right here to the 24th of March. I even said it back in February. Okay, I said that until we break these ribbons, we won't be in a bear market. And as you guys can see right here, we enter the bear market, of course, unfortunately. I actually had some hope when we came back, you know, when we broke above it. I thought this was going to be a fake out, and I was essentially wrong right here, I'm not going to lie. I thought it was going to be healthy, but it was actually a dead cat bounce. As you guys can see, we went a little bit sideways and came back down. There was weak volume. Anyways, that was a couple months ago, so it doesn't really matter anymore. Having a look at the 1 hour time frame, let's have a look at the shorter time frames real quick. Let's zoom in. So on the 1 hour time frame right now, we are actually getting rejected and still can't even manage to break below it, but this matters less in my opinion. Nothing too crazy. We are going sideways. We're making higher lows right here. Can we see an inverse head and shoulder right here? A tiny one? Probably not. I saw someone said that this could be an inverse head and shoulder, but on Twitter, but I don't think this can be an inverse head and shoulder, guys. I don't see it. I don't think anyone will see it. Anyways, this is the Bitcoin update for right now. Having a look at Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum on the 4 hour time frame, we actually broke down on the rising wedge. Just a quick update. I'm sure you guys know this was the rising wedge right here, and a rising wedge, for you guys who don't know, it's a tightening range going towards the upside, as you guys can see. So we are making tighter and tighter ranges right here, as you guys can see, and they're usually bearish, so expect Ethereum to come back down to 1741 and see a bounce from there. Approximately $300 decrease in my opinion, or most likely gonna happen. Having a look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys, real quick. Bitcoin dominance on the daily time frame, I prefer. So right now we actually just hit that resistance right now at 46%. We are making higher lows right now, as you guys can see on the Bitcoin dominance. And yes, even though this is a Bitcoin dominance and not a real legit charts, this is actually a legit thing in my opinion. I guess you can say we are in some sort of triangle. You could even put this higher because we had that nice little wick right here. So can we see essentially a lot of money flow into Bitcoin right now? Can we see it? If the dominance breaks above 48 and we reach 49.50 right here, we're probably going to reach 52, and in my opinion we're most likely also going to reach 60. That being said, altcoins will bleed against Bitcoin, and we might see a Bitcoin boom before seeing another alt season, of course. And of course, Bitcoin's always king. He's always going to be the leader. This is why, you know, most of your money should be on Bitcoin, of course. Altcoins, you know, tend to bleed, you know, more and easier. So and guys, will altcoins recover, you know, since 2017? Let's have a look at some of the altcoins from 2017, guys. If we have a look on the weekly time frame, a lot of the altcoins still haven't recovered right here. Look at that. We got Neo at $200 that hasn't recovered. We have IOTA, guys. IOTA at $6, that's still yet to recover. Okay, this is not the full chart, of course, but IOTA did peak at $5.5, and this is of course on Binance, but on other exchanges it peaked. We had Monero also, guys. We had Monero at this is XLM, sorry. We had Monero right here at about 450. Did we reach that? Okay, yeah, we did reach that. I believe it was even more, guys, like 800 to 1,000. So we had a lot of altcoins that still haven't yet reached the potential highs of 2017. We also had EOS, guys. EOS actually reached in 2017 approximately $19 to $20. We barely reached that. We actually made a double top, which is pretty, you know, bearish. And in 2017, by the way, the EOS, it took like a few weeks before coming down. Here it did it in like 1 week, which is very disappointing to be back, you know, back below 3.5, because now we have this strong resistance still at, you know, between 5 and, you know, $5.2. Anyways, guys, nothing too much to see over here. If you guys like this video, of course, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.